company itself is not even doing anything. So in around 2023, McMahon stepped away from Young Money on the music side.
Oh, this is something bad?
You just look at the shit to try to have me look like I'm a bad person.
Is this bad? Is this being a bad person?
Horrible quality over Carter 6. Everyone was bashing him on Twitter, like, how did you let Lil Wayne release this? And he had to let the world know, like, hey guys, regardless of what you think of the album, don't blame me because I'm not the president anymore. I handle the sports, not the music. This is what he tweeted out.
Well, when we make decisions, like that is around the world, like Mac isn't a part of the Young Money. The music side is a part of the sports side. These are the tough decisions to make.
And yeah, on a little side note, Young Money, they now have a full-service sports agency offering
What's he doing here, bro?
career management, from contract negotiations to brand building.
He said he made a video, and it's like the day.
And they actually have a successful roster here. They just signed Travis Hunter off the Jaguars, Arian Smith off the Jets. They work with athletes across the NFL.
Oh, that's not him.
And they even have a soccer division. So this is where McMahon in 2025
now I see that
spends most of his days. And while McMahon has kind of left the music side of things, one artist who was around just as long as McMahon but still remains a rapper on Young Money to this day, as crazy as big, none other than Gutta Gutta. Like I told you guys before, Gutta Gutta was an original member of Lil Wayne's original group, Squad Up, and him and Wayne actually initially met at a dice game in New Orleans when Lil Wayne was around 15 years old in 1998.
They had a little dice game going, so I started shooting dice.
Y'all see that?
Like, formally met each other.
I didn't even see that.
Passing, because he would always come to the neighborhood with Mario, but that was the night I met him formally, like, through a dice game.
Wayne had told Gutta Gutta he should rap because of all the stuff he had gone through as a child. And that's exactly what Gutta did. He got in the booth and he wrote a rap and spit it for Wayne. And what did Wayne do? He laughed.
He decided he wanted to do a record. When he decided that, he came at me like, why you don't rap? I mean, why you don't rap? And you got a lot to talk about. You've been through a lot. Why you don't rap about it? I mean, I thought about it and I wrote my first couple raps. Sat down with him, spit the raps to him, and he was smiling while I was rapping. Like, it was like 3 pages of raps. I mean, one short, tall, and I never met. And she wrote 3 pages of rap. And I spit it to him, as I was spitting it to him, I looked at him while I was spitting it to him, and he started laughing. You know what I mean? I thought he thought my spit was rap.
It's pretty prophetic for how the rest of Gutta Gutta's career would go. That it all started off with his boss, his mentor, Lil Wayne, rapping at him. Since at this point in Gutta's career, he is most known for a line that made the entire world laugh.
And I got him. Grocery bag.
But before bagging grocery bags, he was bagging bars with the Squad Up members. Like we discussed before, Gutta even ended up dissing Lil Wayne when Squad Up split up. But when the Squad got caught up in legal issues, that's when
What?
and Gutta Gutta came back around in about 2007. It was around that point that you start seeing Gutta Gutta emerge on a lot of classic mixtape cuts from Lil Wayne in the years leading up to Young Money's massive explosion. He was actually up there for one of my favorite Young Money collaborators with Wayne because for some reason he brought out the best in Lil Wayne on those mixtape cuts. Songs like Demolition, Dedication Freestyles, Throw It Off, Gun Walk. Gutta was never the best rapper, but him and Wayne's collab were always fire. And Gutta Gutta was one of the most heavily appeared artists on the Young Money album, that big Young Money album. He was on the 2 main singles, Every Girl and of course Bedrock. And you'd see Gutta Gutta all across different Lil Wayne and Young Money projects in the future. Gutta had a real work ethic. Of all the Young Money members, he probably released the most amount of actual material throughout the 2010s.
No, it's not getting it.
His chain snatched at a performance in, I believe, 2013. formed a group with fellow Louisiana natives, Flo, and none other than Kevin Gates. This was before Kevin Gates blew up. He was actually being managed by Young Money, by B. Banks, the same guy who was involved on the business side of things for Squad Up when Gutta Gutta and Lil Wayne were trying to build that whole thing up. And ultimately, Kevin Gates was about to sign to Young Money, but didn't end up doing it. But again, him, Gutta Gutta, and the rapper Flo all formed a group together and put out a couple tracks. Now, while Kevin Gates might have seen some success on his own, Gutta Gutta didn't see too much success on his own. However, he ultimately never left Wayne's side. Him and Wayne have been collaborating for the last 10 years, even doing the song as recently as 2021, the song NFL. And he even joined Lil Wayne on his Carter 6 2025 Arena tour, where he performs his iconic grocery bag line every single night. Now, it's interesting what's about it, because ultimately, he has been around Young Money for arguably the longest period of time, but